Welcome, Leo. Thank you for listening to your reading of July 14th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Leo, today you must keep in mind that you cannot cover the sun with a single finger. Let out what you know will one day be in the public domain, and always remember that your tranquility is paramount. The best thing you can do today is to follow your hunches, carry out what they tell you. Your sign is characterized by well-hidden feelings, and because of this people abuse your generosity, taking advantage of it. Strong character is what you need this day, and apply it in all aspects of your daily life. Changing the subject, you should try to be a little neater. Lion is ruled by the sun and the moon, and it's the sun that brings the energy into your life this morning. Today the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Aquarius. Leo is ruled by the sun and the moon, and this gives you a great opportunity to connect with your intuition. Your personal growth is going to be accelerated this week, as Mercury moves into Virgo and your 8th house. Today the moon enters Aquarius and your solar 7th house. The Aquarian influence is about breaking the rules and doing things differently. The moon is in Aquarius, and this will help you to find ways to improve your life. You'll be dealing with a harmonious yet flirtatious energy today, little lion, as the moon enters Aquarius and your solar 7th house. You'll awaken to a harmonious yet flirtatious energy today, little lion, as the moon enters Aquarius and your solar 7th house. Your personal growth will be accelerated this week, as Mercury moves into Virgo and your 8th house. You'll be dealing with a harmonious yet flirtatious energy today, little lion, as the moon enters Aquarius and your solar 7th house. Today the moon is in Aquarius, and this will help you to find ways to improve your life. Your intuition will be very sharp today, and you'll probably be able to see the hidden meanings in situations. You'll be able to make great deals as the moon moves into your 8th house. You will be a very lucky number this week. You'll find yourself very busy, but you'll enjoy it. You will meet someone who is very important to you, and you'll like him or her a lot. You will be very successful, and you will enjoy all that is happening. You will enjoy great pleasures. This week has started on a very lucky note. You're going to have a great time. Today is a wonderful day for you, and you are going to find yourself very busy, but you will enjoy it. You will be very lucky numbers this week. You will find yourself very busy, but you will enjoy it. You will be very lucky numbers this week. You will find yourself very busy, but you will enjoy it. While you can begin the day feeling a little out of step, dear Leo, you have strong energy for pacing yourself and managing your practical affairs as the day advances. It's a fine time to apply yourself to work or a project. Solid effort comes more effortlessly today. You'll likely enjoy a firmer sense of purpose after an up-in-the-air influence. You have more stamina and patience than usual to see something through or to dedicate yourself to an endeavor that doesn't have immediate rewards and results. Your observations and insights are on point, and you clearly see your inner needs and desires. Analytical powers increase today, and conversations sway towards positive and informative topics. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today is a great day for you to ask for a loan. You should borrow the money because you will use it to your advantage. There will be an improvement in your finances, but you will be required to work more. This is because you have too much money and you can't spend it all at once. When you spend money, it's gone. So, you will have to work extra hours to earn more money. Even though it seems like it won't work, you can do it. You have a great ambition and you will succeed. Don't let anyone discourage you because you are working hard. You have to be patient. It's important that you believe in yourself. If you have been struggling, you have to keep going. Don't give up. You are a confident person. You are strong. For many people, loans are something that they use to get through life. Loans are usually the only way to pay for something big like buying a house or car. However, you need to be very careful when you are borrowing money. You may end up owing more than you think you will. When you borrow money, you may get into problems because of the interest rates. If you borrow money from someone else, you will probably end up paying higher interest rates. If you borrow money from a bank, you may have to pay high interest rates. If you borrow money from a friend, you may owe them back when you don't pay them back. If you are lending money to your friends, it is a good idea to ask them for interest rates. If you are borrowing money from someone, you should know that you may be in trouble if the interest rates are too high. It is always a good idea to keep track of your spending. If you borrow money and you cannot repay it, you may end up getting sued. You may be forced to pay for the damages caused to the person who lent you money. Most people spend too much money. When you spend more than you earn, it's difficult to make ends meet. If you are borrowing money, you should always make sure that you can pay it back. The worst case scenario is when you can't pay your debts. When you don't pay back what you borrowed, you may end up being sued. It is possible that the person who lent you money will sue you and ask the court for compensation. The court will decide how much money you will have to pay and what kind of interest rate you will have to pay. If you borrow money from a bank, you will have to pay high interest rates. If you borrow money from a friend, you may owe them back when you don't pay them back. If you are lending money to your friends, it is a good idea to ask them for interest rates. If you are borrowing money from a bank, you should also know that you may have to pay them back when you don't pay them back. The best way to avoid a lawsuit is to keep track of your spending. If you borrow money and you can't repay it, you should think about what you can do to reduce your expenses. You may want to try cutting back on the number of times you eat out or visit malls. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for July 14th are 42, 16, 2, 35, 10, 29. Daily love. It is a perfect day to experience new things with your partner. Forget about everything that has nothing to do with having a good time together. Do things that become unforgettable. But be careful. Don't forget to always think about the other person and at every moment remind them of how important they are to you. Social life and your friendships right now are at their peak. It is the best time to go out with those friends from years ago. Talking a little about their achievements would not hurt you at all. On this day you will likely receive a present from some good friend. Jupiter will influence your romantic relationships if you are single. You will meet interesting people and you will probably find a person with whom you will spend pleasant moments. If you're in a relationship, don't let your guard down and don't let doubts settle. Take control immediately by clarifying the situation with your spouse. Express yourself clearly and without raising your voice. You will emerge from this discussion both stronger and more united than ever. At work. Leo, you have a powerful mind. What you choose to subconsciously give life to can play a role in the fate and destiny of your career path when Mercury in Cancer sextiles the North Node in Taurus. It might be time to bring out your secret self in your career path. The sextile encourages you to further develop your communication skills and curiosity, especially if you want to see these skills show up as part of your professional accomplishments. You may even become known for being a moving public speaker, writer, or leader due to this transit. It may be that in the next few days some news will come associated with a person from the place where you work. Be careful to disclose something about it since doing it would not bring you anything good, so be discreet, and keep it in mind so as not to be surprised. Today will be one of those days, that one is happy even at work. You will feel satisfied with your professionalism and seeing your goals fulfilled. You will wear a smile from ear to ear. Great. You may a lot of emphasis on making investments and money matters today. Control yourself. Just out few new properties, but do not go for any money-making venture today. Do not pressurize your seniors much for a salary hike. This isn't still the right time. Better stay and acquire more knowledge in your current organization. Health. If you are a smoker today, it is perfect to propose leaving the cigarette, because if it is not so, in a very short time you will find yourself in a very difficult situation because of it. You must change your lifestyle a little, since, even if you do not realize it, you are affecting both your health and the health of those around you. You lack energy. The slightest movement causes your aches. You happily take advantage of your car or public transport to avoid having to walk. You are wrong because you just need to exercise. A native of the third decan, you must beware of this tendency to inertia, which moreover acts negatively on your morale. Without becoming an extreme sportsman, it would be good for you to take a short walk of half an hour daily. You will feel exhilarated. You may have to bear unnecessary stress and strain from some work-related issues. You need to realize that you can never please everyone, and trying to do so will cause needless strain, which will affect your health. Instead, try to go for a much-needed break and rejuvenate your energy level. You should also try to adopt some relaxation exercise to relieve your mental strain. Family and friends. You will hesitate on the best way to handle a complicated situation involving someone you know. If after careful consideration you finally decide to leave this relationship, don't let the fear of change or the lure of habit convince you to back off. Keep in mind the reasons that motivated your choice in the first place. According to the proverb, in any separation, there is the promise of pleasure, that of being again oneself. You are lucky to have the friends you have. Today you will receive a call from one of them, which will fill you with joy. Today you are going to have to solve a problem for a relative of yours. Trust yourself and you cannot fail him. Misunderstandings and needless obstacles had been clouding your feelings for each other in the recent past. Today, you may be faced with an event where all such doubts will be swept aside and the true, deep and abiding nature of your commitment towards one another will become clear. Be sure to show your appreciation. The time is perfect to make romantic gestures to express your innermost feelings. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.